It has just done a 3:50.4 seconds.
We are back here at Le Mans for race 2 of the IMSA Sports Car Championship. This is a 60-minute race. Back into Porsche. And we've added half a degree of wing to the setup. Tested some other setups. And once again, the Craig's Setup Shop setup that I bought and purchased. I am a customer of CSS. Their sets have been very, very good. Excuse me. I've been a little bit with the winter in full song here in Tennessee. I've been going through that firsthand. But as aforementioned, we need SR. We're going to need to do this at least twice. So today, preferably twice. If we need to, 3 times, just to get that SR back up again to over 2. Because if you get it over 2, you're out of the demotion zone. And probably going to adopt the same strategy. We're probably going to start from the pit lane unless I got such a high number to where gridding just makes sense. And expecting a lot of attendance. It is race time is 8:45 in the morning, Nashville time. So that's 14:45 UTC. So I'm expecting some big splits. So today, there's going to be some racing today. We're going to have Le Mans for sure at least twice. And we might do a Michelin Pilot Challenge since we had such a rough time last. We're just trying to enjoy some racing again. Seeing how Annie and Kurt have gone through things. So Annie's latest video, Does iRating Matter? Excellent video. Make sure that you go watch it after the stream. And it's really giving me some thought because it's like, I'm really trying to come to grips with this GTE car. And having the license demotion, I think, has helped me because now I know I have to drive this car in IMSA. There's a certain focus. And I'm wondering about, do I keep driving Michelin Pilot Challenge? I think I will. But I know where I want to be. I want to be in endurance racing. Therefore, I need to prioritize that time. Let's see where we end up here. 300 drivers. So there's been some all GTE splits. So things are coming along. I want to wish good luck today to Mountain Trout Racing Concerns. I think they are racing currently in the EES series at Road Atlanta. So hoping to have some updates for you as I find them out. I don't have Discord open right now. I tend not to have it open just because I need all my brain cells to concentrate. So a good run today will get us back into the 4 digits for I rating, but really I'm just trying to take the long view and come to grips with this big challenge. Taking on GT, definitely a big challenge, and it's where we're going to be focused at for quite a while. So it's good to be able to drive in the IMSA Online Sports Car Championship. Want to make sure I maintain that. And, VRS Sprint is still available to us as well for GT3 racing, but we're going to sharpen focus. So let's see where we're at. Okay, I'm already encouraged, and we got Kurt is in the field. He's the number 3 car. I am the number 27 car. So Haw 74 is in the field with us.
What? Oh, we are. Oh, Quinton is in here again. Damn it. Car number 3. Dwayne. Yeah. Car number 27. Good luck, man. Good luck.
So
59 cars. I wouldn't call it an easy win.
So you may have just heard Kurt in the background. So Kurt, he's streaming this right now. So we're in the same split. So let me show the thing here. So we are the 27 car. So we made grid this time, but not qual. And Kurt is the number 3 car. There's Kurt right there. And he's going to be driving the Ferrari. That is his preferred car around here. And drives it pretty good. So we're not going to qualify, but we may grid it this time because it is an all GTE field. I'm only
The track temperature's
expecting
decreasing. It's now 87 Fahrenheit.
half of the folks to naturally make a qualifying attempt. So, but yeah. So while we're waiting for everything to kind of kick off here, repeat the standards of contest. So 60-minute race. If you get 17X, you get a drive-through. So remember, in our last Le Mans race, we kept getting run into again. Story of our lives. Had the drive-through, but it didn't impact really anything in terms of position. DQ limit is at 25, and even with 18 incidents, 4.4Xs, we still went plus a reasonable number in the safety rating. So pace car speed is 53 miles per hour, so that's right around 80 kilometers per hour. We are the number 27 car. Kurt is the number 3 car. So he'll be in the black Ferrari. We'll be in our beloved bourbon-colored Porsche. 39 cars in the field. And I'm hoping that with the extra half a degree of wing, I can take it a little bit easier on the front tires. So that is the hope. take it easy on the front tires. So we're in the qualify period right now. Qualifying takes such a long time around here because you start over near the Corvette curves and then you gotta drive all the way around. So you're looking at something around 5 minutes elapsed time before you may see the first times. Like I said, key thing is safety rating. I really need to spend the time and learn this car. And yeah, there's going to be some downturns in I rating, but taking the long view and going, this is a car I want to drive. I like driving this car. And such. So twitch.tv/HAUE74. That's Kurt's stream. And you can do the multi-stream where you can watch both Kurt and my stream concurrently. So multistream.tv, and then follow the instructions. Pretty straightforward. And you can see both streams in real time. So we have the first time 401, which I actually did in the Ferrari when I went around here earlier this morning. And Kurt has laid down a marker at 352. He's pretty good around here. I would not put it past him lapping us if he avoids the carnage. And the thing is here, if you start making errors, you have to decide whether to grid or not. So let me show you what I mean. So Christian, number 26, already has 6 incidents. And I do believe they carry over into the race in this series. So let's look at Quentin. Let's see if he's got any incidents. Okay, Quentin is clean right now. But I would expect, if we're lucky, half the field qualify, probably 15 or less. Because it's so hard to get a clean qualifier. Like, I thought about actually driving around and putting like 413, 420, just to get in front of everybody. So we may do that in race 3. Because I expect good attendance. It's Saturday. We're Saturday afternoon in Europe, so we're heading into the evening hours. So we're going to have great attendance. Right now, you have 7 folks Quentin's put 352, 824. He's quick. So 9 have qualified. So yeah, I may just drive around just to get in front of everybody. Hope that carnage happens behind me. And now we force everyone to pass us. Definitely not the fastest. My race pace, granted I was damaged, was like 405. It was pretty bad. Arian Rodriguez. Now, Arian, I believe, raced against, he was in the LMP2, and he raced very well. So 11 have qualled, and we only have a 32 that's gone in front of us. So I don't expect many more quals attempts. We'll start in the back. James Warren, 350.8. So they're definitely bringing the mail. So 12 is in. Now we got a 13th. So let's see where we're at. We were 35th and started from the pit lane So we'll see where we are as everything sorts. Okay, we are 28th. We're up 7 positions. He's 37. So what I'm looking at is, so 28th is in this gap. There's Kurt right there. Trying to see where I would start. Okay, so I would start right behind. So
Hey, buddy.
I got a bad feeling if I start in a grid, I'm gonna
You
get
leave
hurt.
us?
We're gonna start from the pit lane. I got a feeling. It's got a bad feeling about this. Good luck, everybody. Both Kurt and myself are streaming this on Twitch, so make sure you have a listen and a gander. So we are going to start from the pit lane because I'm looking at this. I'm not liking the situation here. Race car. So here's 37. So I would slot in here. We're going to start from the lane.
60 minutes. The track temp is 88 Fahrenheit.
And it looks like the number 33 car, the number 16 car, the number 11 car, we all have the same idea.
We
Radio
need to
check,
catch up to
radio
car
check.
number 25.
Check.
Just
Thank you.
got a feeling this is not a bad idea.
Good
So
luck, everybody.
Christian, Kelby, Anthony,
Hey, thank you.
George, and myself, we may all have the 200 IQ strats. So let me check my braking. Yep, 55.8. So this setup, if you remember, first 10 minutes kind of scary. Great for 40 minutes. A little scary at the last 10. So, but 5 of us are starting from the pit lane. What does that tell you?
Remember, break early in the chicanes on lap 1.
So, we'll let the voice
This is
chat
the
run.
first
I'm
race of the week.
I'm expecting some good salt.
Yeah, we got cold tires. Remember that.
And, like I said, we're here for the SR. We're here to learn the car. Because driving this car became a project after the license demotion. And so the only way to do that is to spend time. Pace car is entering the Ford chicanes in a few moments, and then away we go for 60 minutes. Okay, and Anthony and Kelby, which is right in front, so I now
Alright,
know I'm in
Dwayne,
the,
get ready. We don't have that data.
I now
Go,
know we're
nail
in the
it.
middle of the lane. Okay, here we go. First gear,
Is that you, Quentin, you Muppet?
and Kurt's already in trouble. Get ready, and
Thanks, Anthony. That's why I started from the pits, just to be safe.
pit lane strat's the right one.
All clear. Push now.
Okay, just trying to
bad start. Unlucky, mate, but let's get stuck in.
It's not a bad start, it's a good start, you clown.
Yellow flag.
Tire's gonna be super cold for about a lap and a half. You can see me drive very defensively. All right, and away we go. Onto the Mulsanne for the first time. You asked for a Muppet Kurt? Well, Kermit's on the way. Let's see how they respond.
Thank you be behind me at the moment.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Old tires, but hey, we saved the car. Okay, so starting from the pit lane, pretty happy with that strategy. I'm expecting a lot of carnage.
You'll need to give back the time gained. Left side.
Notice I did not fight to slow down.
Car left. Clear left. Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
That's where knowing the track circuit helps you. Because I knew I was not making that corner on cold tires. I just said, okay, I'll take my slowdown. There's no penalty for it, it's just a slowdown. And onward.
Bye-bye.
Way too early for me to fight for position. I just want to get tires warm and into rhythm. These fronts, I know, take 2 laps to warm up. Oh my. How did we avoid that? I don't know. Thank you, Lord, for that. Now, how many cars are in the lane?
P29.
Alright, P29, not too bad.
Thanks for that, mate. Trevor. Sorry, dude. You're just going ridiculously slow through as you can.
Oh,
Remember, there's a guy ahead of me as well.
Car left. Clear left. You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
not concerned about position as much as can I get a safe race in. Need a safe race more than anything else right now. This car takes a while to come in.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.3. Okay, Dwayne, the next car is driver.
That is his last name, actually, Driver. Just saying. We lost 2 places there, but that's okay. We're trying to keep it safe because there's going to be cars that are broken coming up. Hello, Eve, how are you?
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.8.
Oh, we got some damage.
Thanks.
So, race recap for you. We started from the pit lane again. 200 IQ strat, because we've had a lot of people run into each other. Knackered though, yeah. How's Road Atlanta?
The gap to driver ahead is now 1.4 seconds.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we just started here and trying to be sensible.
The leader's just done a 3:52.6.
The front tires are a little bit warmer. So I did add half a degree of wing into the car. And I'm starting to come to grips with it. I rather like it. There you go. Top 10 is always a good spot for me. Kelby's blinking here.
B30. Right side. Car right. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Clear right.
Well, I can tell you I'm already 2 seconds better than I was race 1. Car is feeling more settled. So I may let Kelby go by. Pass right over here, Kelby. I'm gonna give you some space.
On your right. He's still
here
there.
at Le Mans.
Thanks, man.
Here at Le Mans.
Hold your line.
The extra half a degree
Still there.
of wing
Still
has
there.
really settled this car.
Right side's clear. Yellow flag. Caution.
And the other thing is I kind of changed my strategy a little bit. And that is because of the extra half a degree of wing.
Car left. Clear left.
I know I'm going to have very high car numbers. So it makes sense to start at the back. In my case, I was dead middle of the field. I was just like, nah. Oh, we're gonna have an off track.
Stay between the lines, please, Dwayne. On your left. Clear left. Clear right.
And that is on that car. Were we even paying attention? See, that 4X is not my fault. Let's see how bad the car is on speed. The answer was he was not paying attention. No, it gave me a 4X. I just checked. But it canceled my off track, so instead of 5X, it's 4X. So I'm going to accentuate the positive. So what I need to see is when I come back around how compromised I am on pace. Yesterday I got hit and lost about 10 kilometers an hour. It may have been a 0X. It may have been a 0X. But what that tells me is the car wasn't paying attention. It's very annoying. Car's down a little bit on pace, I think. So once again, I mean that one I blew the chicane. Blew the chicane. But that guy wasn't looking where he was going.
The driver in front of us is driver.
Yep. Yeah, we're here for the SR. Need SR. And I'm starting to realize I'm going to need probably 2 to 3 seasons understanding this car. So I basically said, you know what, I have no interest in iRating right now. The only thing I'm going to do is really learn this car. Massimo's in the lane, so that's a spot. The car's a little squirrely. It is special, but I like the reason why I like it is it reminds me of the Spec Racer 4. And I drive the Spec Racer 4 reasonably well, but it makes sense for me to drive this car. Alright, let's see how bad we are in the top end department. Oh yeah, we're compromised, big time. We're down about 10K again. Yeah, I think the Ferrari 488 is an interesting car, but because it's mid-engine, it wants
Okay, Dwayne,
to kill
our
you.
fuel window will open after 29 minutes and closes after 46 minutes. The gap to driver ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
I think the best car to drive right now may be the BMW. Maybe the Beamer. Because it's a front engine car, you feel the weight in the front, and you have that good sensation when you corner. So, maybe the BMW may be the easiest one to drive, because the thing about the Ferrari is, it's easy on the tires, but very thirsty. Yeah, it makes me wonder if I should be driving the LMP2. It really does. It's giving me
Really great done, guys.
And George has gone off behind me.
So idiot, man, so idiot. It's not your position there.
So right now, this one keep on the road, maximize my SR gain. want to see if I can do 15 laps again. Maybe a 16th lap. Probably 15. The goal.
All right,
Car feels much better. Very happy with that setup change. Like the car feels much more planted through here. Through here much better because I'm sliding the car. I don't disagree with that. I think it is a safer car to side because speed is life in both fighter pilots and I think in auto racing. I wouldn't disagree with that assertion.
Okay, Dwayne, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
To be honest.
B29.
Just the notion. The other thing about high downforce cars too is that extra downforce, you have more places to pass people. So, I'm not inclined to disagree, put it that way. Because around here, having that extra downforce, you'll be able to pass in Indianapolis, you'll be able to pass in Arnage, through Porsche curves. You have more places to pass because you have more breadth. Vincius and Kelby in the lane. Yeah, there's two things I like about the LMP2, and there's one thing I'm still coming to grips with. So let's talk about what I like about the LMP2. First thing about the LMP2. The downforce gets you out of trouble.
The next car is Roberts.
If you know what I mean. That extra downforce gets you out of trouble. Road Atlanta is a great example. It gets you out of trouble because you have more places to pass.
Car left. Clear left.
You have more adjustability because you can trim it out. That's the first thing I like about the LMP2.
You're reeling Roberts in. The gap is 10.0.
So the LMP2, because it has all that extra downforce, you have more adjustability. You can trim it out. And if you go high downforce, it gets you out of trouble easier. Because you can just corner more effectively. Okay, Alan Ware is off the circuit up here. That's the first thing I like about the LMP2. Down. Second thing I like about the LMP2, the sound. The sound is fantastic. Love the sound of the Gibson V8 motor. Full stop. Okay? Now the one thing that I'm coming to grips with the LMP2 is the braking. Braking just feels weird to me. Don't know why, it just does. This feels a little weird to me. And I think it's because I haven't figured out how to drive it on cold tires yet. And once the tires are heated and all that, it comes in. Yeah, it's, So, Eve is asking for those on YouTube, what about the brakes feels weird? Well, so
Robert, ahead is pitting.
if you
Car right.
have the LMP2,
Hold your line. Right side's clear. B25.
the brake bias, if it's too forward, the way that it locks up is very weird to me. So let's say you have a brake bias of like 54%. What you're expecting is when the locking up happens, the fronts will lock up in a short amount of time. The rears catch up and you're perfectly fine. The strange thing about it is on cold tires, you don't really realize how much the fronts are locking up until you feel the rears pick up. It's just a very interesting way of braking. Like if you try to stomp on the brakes on that car and the tires are cold, you can easily snap oversteer it.
The gap in front has increased to 14 seconds.
And that's the interesting thing about that car, is you can snap oversteer it and not even realize what you did wrong on cold tires. Now, and it does, yes, it is very setup sensitive, I agree with that. Now on warm tires, once the tires are up to temperature,
Okay, Dwayne, you've used half your fuel.
if you run it off the road, it's your fault because it has so much grip. You can feel it. It's a joy to drive when the tires are warm. It's those first 2 to 3 laps that scare me. Okay, you can slow down, Sophia. That would be great, preferably in a straight line. That would be nice. So I think it's a great car to the service. Clearly it's popular. And I do think it is easier to drive than the GTEs. As the extra downforce really helps you in a lot of situations, especially on your 100 to 200 kilometer per hour corners.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 19 seconds.
Like through here, I would want to be in the LMP2 because I could make that corner 50k faster. I can right now. Exactly. Exactly. Snap oversteer is most often not the car's fault. The only exception to that is the Spec Racer Ford, because of the way that that car is set up. That's the only car where snap oversteer may not be your fault.
B24.
Alright, we're moving up. time I'm in the race here. So it may be time for our brake bias change.
The car behind is pitting.
Gone down 0.5%. Yep. Exactly. For me, what I'm finding out is the low and medium friction brakes, huge bearing in how I can drive the car. Like here, it has to be low friction brakes because on the mediums, the car is very twitchy. I want to be able to feel the rear end, but not go, oh dear God, and hold on for dear life. If that makes any sense. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, that brake change has helped because now I can drive the Mulsanne corner a little bit better. Alright, can we get into the top 20, boys and girls? Because we are about halfway through. Got 4 laps, so probably in 2 or 3. Yep, much better now. Not hurting the front tires anymore as much. Much better. So, Vincients, because they have already come in, I don't think they have enough fuel to get to the end. They're going to have to stop again. Yeah.
They may know how much fuel for the BMW.
Okay, so if you don't know how much fuel for the BMW, have you done your prep? The answer is no, you should know that. Alright. 408.
B23.
I'm now up another position. And I'm very concerned now about front tires.
Yeah, my race lap's saying 40. Yeah, I agree with Michael. Yeah, but I'm an American, so I use gallons. I need to figure that out. I know, I had to switch because I'm racing with so many European and Canadian guys. Yeah, I think 2.7 liters
Alright,
per gallon.
Dwayne, we're halfway home. We estimate 15 minutes of fuel remaining.
Is your phone nearby? Ask Siri to convert maybe or something. Oh, you right.
Yeah, take 50 and divide it by 3.87. They'll tell you the gallons. How do I know that? I have a mathematics degree. Legit. Yeah, they're not having the easiest of time. What that tells me is they didn't do their prep. Now, I have a pretty good idea. At 3.78.
10.4.
Yeah, Hickory.
I have to achieve.
Echo is coming in and goes away, comes in, goes away. Probably come in next time around here. This lap is so long. Alright, so we're in 23rd as we're halfway through.
Black flag, black flag, black flag.
So, definitely am driving better. Not using up the fronts nearly as hard. My pace is a little bit better, even though I definitely have damage. Was doing 410s to 415s in race 1. I'm at 408, 409, so getting a little bit more performance out of the driver. So yeah, through the Porsche curves here, that little extra downforce. And now don't feel like I can yank the wheel as hard. Just have to be smooth, which is good on tire wear. Oh, the dirt sprint car is a hoot, man. It looks fun. This looks fun. I think they did a really good job with the dirt offerings this season. They really put in some effort into the dirt offerings, so. How does it drive?
Thank you.
Sideways. That's the correct answer, by the way. There is no other correct answer. Sideways. That's it. You're done. 2.7. 25 minutes out.
The gap in front has increased to 4.6 seconds.
I think I'm gonna pit in. Not this lap, the next lap, and I'll take a city in. Have to be sure my tires are not.
Okay, Dwayne, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
That's what I needed to hear. Thank you. Yep. Definitely driving better. The result may not show it, but definitely driving better. Front tires are not locking up nearly as much as in the other run. got a little bit more pace. Now we got to keep it on the road and not make any silly mistakes. That's going to be key. Just look at these people that are driving like 352s and all that, and I just applaud them because this place is so hard. So hard to get right. Here I am in practice, hustling the car, and after about 5 laps of getting heat in the tires, here I am struggling to do 358.
That's right, Kurt.
And
Thank you very much.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 9.6
No problem.
seconds.
Good job. And Kurt, you're pretty quick there.
okay, Juan is in the pit.
So I'm
we're
just
gonna come in
trying
next
to
time.
drive my lines and get around every corner.
As am I. I'm just not that fast.
I think Juan is in the lane for his fuel stop. 405, so we're coming down.
Michael, you pitting?
Alright, Dwayne, very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
Come on, baby, turn. Need you to turn. Thank you. Thank you for trying to make that corner, sweetheart. Yeah, exactly. Scandy Flick is our friend.
Stay left, James.
Tires are just starting to have a little bit of fussiness to it. I know Vinencius is going to have to make a stop. I'm debating is
The leader, Jensen, is pitting.
do I have a
The
free
gap in
tire
front has
stop?
increased. It's now about 16 seconds.
And the answer is no, I do not have a free tire stop because the thing built it. That's why I was looking down the leaderboard. I cannot take the extra 25-second hit. We're getting black flags. So lots of slowdowns. It is Le Mans. Too fast. I feel your pain, Michael. I feel your pain.
Right here, there, Michael.
The guy ahead is Robinson. Machado is reeling you in. The gap's now 16 seconds. Okay, Dwayne, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. That's 20 minutes to go.
Jimmy, are you done yapping? Are you done? Okay. I'm not concerned about him. I think he's got another stop. If he doesn't, I can serve it now. Well, no, because that's a drive-through. I think you're supposed to drive through. Kelby is disconnected, so that's a guaranteed spot. Alright. In-lap has been pretty good.
man.
Someone, okay. The Vinencius has passed the back marker. That right-hander is very tricky in this car right now. Oh yeah, much better setup. All right, let's get into the lane.
Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour. Okay, Dwayne, we'll fill you to the end.
All right, thank you very much.
Box in 5,
Very nice.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay. Oh! No!
right,
11-minute meatball. Well, I just got the invisible 11-minute meatball.
Sorry to hear that. Such crap.
Yeah, I'm not the only one that's been bit by it. That's the only consolation I have.
Are you saying it's a total glitch? Like no damage, no accident to speak of, or not that much?
And the car was pretty good. I was actually making inroads, but I had an early ding over at Mulsanne 2. And I know Matt Malone's been bit by this. Empty Box has been bit by this. It's a known issue where you don't get the flag until you pit, and all of a sudden it's, oh crap, we got to change out the radiator and something else. 12 minutes.
Crappy, man. Sorry to hear. Ugh.
Well, what I'm going to do now. No, I don't want to change the tires. Yeah, it's the meatball bug. So, let's have a look at what happened. That's a bummer because I was actually driving pretty good here. I got a.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 92 Fahrenheit.
And maybe in lap 3. Let's find out what happened, shall we? Okay, I think it was lap 3 when I got, because I overshot Mulsanne 2 here, so I let him by. Yep, here we go. So, let's stop right there, because I think I know who hit me.
Stay right, Michael.
I think it was this guy. So I'm now going straight. Now, tell me whose fault this is. He has seen me blown the chicane. We're going to go in slow motion. You notice I'm way to the left.
Okay, Dwayne, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I'm heading to the right side, and what he thought was, I'm going to get by this slow guy. And there's the problem.
Arian, that Porsche is stupid fast in the straight.
That is on the BMW. It's a racing incident, but don't put your car in a position you know, because you just come around the corner. So here we go. You come around the corner. You're at racing speed. Okay, you now know there's a slow car. That's where you have to protect yourself. How do you protect yourself? Okay, when you get to here, now he is taking the normal racing line, and you should not take the normal racing line here. You should be a little tighter, because you don't know if I have seen you. Now, I knew in the relative he was there, but I didn't know where he was at. Let's look at my line. Let's look at my line here. Okay. So you see I'm heading right over to the right. I'm just heading right to the right. I've now straightened up because I don't want to be over here. He never changed his line. And he knows I'm here. He knows I'm here. So, bummer. Okay, we have 6 minutes to repair. So the reason why I checked the time is we will get one more lap. So remember, we're in this for safety rating, but we are going to drop down the field. But no, spotter, basically, the overtaking car has a responsibility. He should assume that you see right after it and say, yeah, we got 6 minutes. We can
Go on, Eric. Cross me on left side.
We can do that. Okay, so this is
Thank you,
coast.
Patrick.
So let's wind it back.
Sorry, Farmer. Around to go.
Okay, here we go. I want to see if there's any visible.
It's everything okay. It was my mistake.
All right, so he's in the wall. And I should tank slap it. Boom.
No, why are they
There's
doing
the wing.
optional repairs? I don't want that.
Right there. So there was visible damage. Let's look
Can
at
you
the
cancel
front.
repairs once they start?
Can't you just leave? Yeah, I think just get in your car and drive.
Problem is the screen's falling out.
Your right front may have had an issue. So
They had put me up on the jack, so I
look
couldn't
on
drive
this
away. But
side
I'm
of the
good now.
car.
I had in the first
This is
round,
fine. Look
my
at the
middle
other side of
screen
the
went completely green.
I've hit that. There's your problem. So what they're probably saying is this strut may be broken. Like the A-arm may be broken.
I have a
That
button that
second
clears
hit
everything.
is
If you
neck
forget
code.
to
I
do
would
that,
agree
you
with that.
punch it, it'll stop your tire change.
I mean, you gotta admit though, this is a very good looking livery. Yeah, I would say a meter and a half, I agree. This is a good looking
I
livery.
definitely need to set that up after this race.
But I bet it's this right here. And
Or I
we'll
can
keep
just
going.
not damage my car. That works too.
I mean, George didn't see me. He didn't realize the situation. And so now, you can see this is flared out. Yeah, that's my repair. I completely agree. This part you can see is flared out. The wing will stay there. That's fine. All right. Yeah. Like this actually looks pretty good. I don't have the dent in here. But 3.5 minutes. We'll get back out there. And the thing is I drove all the way around. I'm only on 4X. You see it.
Okay, Dwayne, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
So I'm going to get out into the fray with about 6 minutes 20, so that'll be 2 laps. So getting SR is going to be the target. If we get something out of this, I'm okay with it. But yeah, it's the right front, that's the repair. So I drove around on basically a busted A-arm and somehow kept it on the track, so good thing. Yeah, 0x meatball. Exactly. Exactly. And that's like I said in the chat, I go, Matt Malone
Giovanni,
had
maybe
one
go along
at
next
Long
time.
Beach. Empty Boxes
Instead of
had
food.
one from what I've heard. Others have had this
Stay right there.
particular issue of 0x meatballs. This is my first or second.
you, Alan.
Put it that way. This is my first or second one that I've had. It looks like James and Kurt are headlong in a battle for first. So, yeah, we're just going to ride around. We are not going to take the optionals. And what I'm hoping is that the steering isn't forked once I get going. I have had a couple meatballs where I took the mandatory, it was like 6-7 minutes, and afterwards the steering was like 30 degrees one side or the other. So, unfortunate, but I definitely can say I improved. My pace was better, tactics was better. I was taking care of the fronts a little bit better. Yeah. And now we just had a guy who towed. Yeah, and I need the SR boost because I'm below 2 right now. Because remember, we're trying to get A license again. And I went from 2.09A to 1.46B in the span of 4 races. It was brutal. Whole lot of bad touch, you know what I'm saying? Whole lot of bad touch. So, Christian, the fact that he took a tow, this can't be good. I doubt I'm going to be less than 2 laps behind him. Alright, and make sure my tires are unchecked. Yes, they are. I've already put fuel in the car. And just need to keep it clean. Alright. And I'm ready, and here we go. Okay, let's make sure no, because I want the second lap. If I take the optionals, I may not get the second lap. So.
There's traffic approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
Because the thing is if you want to maximize safety rating, which is what we're trying to do now. Oh, the steering feels better. You don't want to take the optionals there because Le Mans is such a long lap, and the leader may drive his lap faster than you can get the second lap. So better just to get your 2 laps, get your SR pump, and say I've got something out of the race. So, all right, so we got to go 25 kilometers around and take our lumps here. We're going to lose some I rating. I think SR will keep it off the walls. We're going to get a big gain out of it, so.
Okay, Dwayne, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
So 5 minutes to go. Now, because I didn't take optionals, I'll be able to go around once more in 38 corners in addition. Okay, good strategy call. So all I want to do now is drive 2 laps. All I need to do. Drop down the leaderboard, but that's life. I just want to make sure I avoid leaders and all that. And the braking's a little bit better. I have to admit. The repair may have actually been beneficial. I just hated that it happened in an hour race instead of a 24-hour race. 24-hour race, take everything, and you got a pretty reasonable car. So, that's life. See how quick we are down the wall socket repairs. The steering feels a little bit more precise. Alright. We'll find out here in the Porsche curves just how good the car is, because we know the car is a little twitchy in this first right-hander. Oh, not bad at all, actually. Love that. Have the smallest amount of oversteer. Predictable. Nice. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna get the. Now I'm getting a.
P27.
Alright, P27, I actually gained possibly a spot.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
2 minutes ago. The leader has already been by me, so who knows, maybe I get a third lap out of this. That would be nice. If I manage to swindle a third lap, that's really, really important for SR. Because remember that 4X was early. The way that iRacing does the calculation, any incidents really hurt right now, because it's closer to the end of the race. So I don't know if any of the team is streaming Road Atlanta, to be honest. I was going to if I was eligible. I don't know if Matt or somebody else is going to do that. That is something that, on a team level, I think we need to start doing. And maybe we need a team Twitch account to where we always have our races streamed, because that's how we get people into the group. That's how we promote ourselves. So maybe something we need to discuss as a unit. Alright, so we might get a bonus lap here. Luck, well, I have the know-how, so maybe I need to do some information sharing with you. We can make that happen. But I think we need to have that. That way we can have commentators. Having commentators and all that just adds value to the transmission. And because of our alliance with Snail Racing, that's our tie-in. We have a target demographic, so something to think about. Yeah, make sure you do that. I'm on gigabit here, and it's wonderful. Okay, so I've been talking to E-Size there. So I've been logging some laps. Now we're on the white lap, so we are going to get a bonus lap. That's important.
White flag, one more lap.
And that bonus lap just gave us an extra position. Now up at 27. Which is about what's our car number. So we are not exceeding iRacing's recommendation in terms of finish. But getting the bonus lap is going to be key. So nice. 200. Nice. Get in. How much do you pay for your internet there? $50 isn't too bad for 200. It's not bad. For gigabit here, I'm paying I think about $90 a month, and I have unlimited, so it really helps with the upload. The amount of data I upload between Twitch and my job.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Do a lot of uploading, so race recap. So for the 27 cars, started from pit lane, was moving forward into the top 20. Got ran into out of Mulsanne 2 and an invisible meatball. So 11 minutes in the lane, but the good Lord has been merciful to us and given us a bonus lap for safety rating. So we're in Indianapolis right now, so we have about 4 kilometers to run. I've been escorted all the way here by E-Size. It's been here in the chat. And we are getting ready in a few hours for Mountain Team Racing Concerns ESS effort at Road Atlanta. $67 is a steal. So setup change really helped. Car felt much more drivable.
Palmer is leading the race.
It's had terrible luck.
Blue flag.
But we're going to get it across the line. And we've done it.
B27. Okay, we're done.
This we are done. I agree with that, Jimmy. All right, so let's look at the results. So James won by 5 seconds over Kurt. So Kurt has had a very good week at IMSA. A victory and a second place. Trevor, 29th to 3rd. That's an excellent drive. Well, we started 20th into 27th. We were 3 laps down. Had that meatball flag. Yep, Kurt also streams Haw74, Haue 74. Really nice guy. Fluent in English as well as Danish. I have one of his coffee cups. It's really, really good. So let's find out the tail of the tape, shall we? We know we're losing IR. I am going to say I have lost probably 40 IR. I'm going to say I've lost 40 IR minimum. Visible meatballs do that. Let me flip over to that. And okay. So 40. All right. So I'm going to guess 40 IR minimum losing, but the SR is going to be good. And is this practice? Yeah, those are practices. Okay, so we're just waiting on the results. And there we go. And let me see if they've posted. I'm so happy to have the so here is my last effort. 26 championship points, 18. This was last time. So last time out, lost 16, gained 0.23. I'm expecting a little worse. So we're just waiting for the last cars to come in. That's why the 5-minute thing is. Oh, here we go. All right, so before I look, I'm going to say lose 45 IR. Probably what, 0.40 on safety? Let's find out. Oh, hello, nurse. Very nice. I lost less IR than I thought. 32, that's acceptable. With the situation, keeping my I rating gains down, and in terms of losses, I should say, good. But 0.96, huge, huge. Let's see here. James has gotten the instant promotion to A. 0.74, nice. 0.96, there's a 0.87 in here. Michael with an excellent run. And let's see, plus 91. Trevor drove really well. Really, really well. So a lot of big pluses here. So we're going to move down. And let's go to the bottom. So here's how bad a disconnect is, losing 100 on the disconnect. Daniel was running, but he lost 82 with 35 because you don't have the corners. But some big losses here. So this hanging in there. And here we are. And so here's the thing, if I didn't have the meatball, I would have, so 11 minutes is basically it's 3 laps minimum. But I got a bonus lap, so it's really 2. So I've lost 1, 2, 3, maybe this one, but that's kind of wishful thinking. Looking at the average, 357 versus, okay, I was doing 40, my fastest lap was 403, so let's say 405. That's 8 seconds a lap times 15 laps is 120 seconds, 2 minutes. I would have been on the lead lap. So I would have been here. And I probably just very small minus, very small plus. So I'm happy as punch over that. 0.96? Heck yeah. We are well out of the promotion zone. Exactly. Couple more races and back in A license. That is the goal. So I'm going to end the stream here. I want to thank the awesome IMSA for joining me on the wonderful trek through the French countryside. I'm going to have a short breather. I got up pretty early today because I wanted to make sure I hit Le Mans at least twice, maybe 3 times. It is 10:13 local time here in Nashville, so I'm going to refuel, rearm, and hit the 12:45 local, that is 18:45 UTC, to do race 3 of Le Mans in the Porsche 911. You guys are awesome. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Eve Size is having dinner. See, everybody wins, man. Everybody wins. So the safety rating part is in reasonably good shape, but we want to get that back up to 4 because that's the instant promotion back to A. That's where we're trying to be for endurance racing. So take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of one another, and we'll be back in a couple hours. Goodbye, everyone.